Good afternoon. The time is here for our very final Horror Nights update of the year. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of emotional right now. This is crazy. It's already been a year. Horror Nights is back, and yeah, let's get rolling, I guess. It's just kind of crazy to me that this is our last update of the season. That's crazy. But before we get into all the Horror Nights stuff, we have an announcement for Hello Kitty Cafe. It opens on Thursday, this Thursday, so that's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a pretty busy day for us between this opening and Horror Nights later into the night. Another Horror Nights update over here in the Universal store. We have some new Chucky merch. I have a really neat Chucky sweater over here. I like the back. I think this would be better on black or like a darker navy blue. $65 for this one. And we have this Chucky and Tiffany t-shirt over here for $33. This one is advertised as a Horror Nights 2024 t-shirt. Interesting. We've had Chucky merch for, I don't know, the past 3 years at this point, and he's been becoming a part of the events more and more every single year. And last year we saw his very first haunted house. But that wasn't Chucky's first time being represented in a haunted house. Way back then, they had the House of Horrors, and they had a whole section dedicated to Chucky. On top of it, a few years after the House of Horrors, they had a Chucky scare zone. And that scare zone was in a very interesting spot. They had it in Baker Street, which is now known as Pet's Place. And here it is, the Horror Nights Arch of 2024. The banners have been set up. We're seeing A Quiet Place, The Weekend, and Insidious displayed as the main attractions this year. And then obviously we have all the house posters and banners to the right and left side. Here it is, all the banners are located right over here. We have A Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, Insidious, Weekend, Texas, Eternal Bloodlines, Tram, Monstrous, and Dead Exposure. Barricades are being set up as we speak because tonight is the preview event. This is all so exciting, but tonight we'll have all the house POVs up, so keep an eye out for that. And if you don't want to see spoilers, I would recommend staying away from the channel just for a few days until Horror Nights starts officially. But if you don't care about spoilers, the event is scary regardless. I'll have all the house POVs up tonight. This is all so exciting, seeing the barricades up in the middle of the street. Fire towers are probably going to be testing in a little bit. And this is our final update. This is sad. So like I mentioned in our announcement video, there is no specialty Horror Nights food or beverage located at Hollywood and Dine this year. They're not theming it at all. And actually, Hollywood and Dine is closed today for some reason. But we could actually get a glimpse at what's offered at the Chucky's bar. We have the Cult of Chucky, Chucky's Got Jokes, Friends Till the End, and then Smirnoff Smash Vodka Soda. Interesting. And they're setting up the POS terminals as we speak. They're getting ready for tonight. And Hollywood and Dine is closed today. I'm not sure why. I don't think they're offering anything Horror Night related in there. Today seems like a very lightly crowded day. We haven't seen a day like this in a while. Seems like peak season is officially over. Studio Tours posted it. No wait. Everything's, like less than 30 minutes. 30 minutes or less. That's insane. Great day to be here at Universal. We have some activity on the Fast and Furious coaster right now. Looks like they're securing down some of these fences. These guardrails. A lot of activity on the main structure, actually. I was talking about this in yesterday's video, but this scare zone feels really empty in the daytime. But I discovered that all of these cages have wheels underneath them, and behind them, they have theming. So my prediction is that they'll be wheeling these out to the middle of the scare zone while it's up and running. Yeah, it seems like the focus is strictly on this main structure here. Today's only their first day working on the project, so there isn't a whole lot to talk about the project today. But we can see there's a lot of construction workers and stuff on site. Since yesterday's update, we don't have anything new going on this bottom half of the project. But on the other side of the project, it looks like we have some more excavating machines. These are all hard at work. I'm not sure if these are new or old. I'm pretty sure these are old by the looks of them. So I think these will be taken down soon, and they'll replace it with whatever needs to be added in that location. Not exactly sure what's going on over here, but it doesn't look like these lights have been installed quite yet. We have a fog machine here though. Right now they're testing the LED signs outside of Plaza de los Muertos. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Some more activity going on this half. I don't think I saw this earlier. I don't know if you could tell on video, but today is a really windy day. My hair is getting thrown all over the place. I am not gonna look good tonight, that's for sure. It looks like the animated figure for Baby Crow is in there. She wasn't, or he or she wasn't in there yesterday, but they're in there today. I'm trying to see if we could kind of peek into the nest, but it's kind of hard to get a view onto it. On top of the wind, it's actually really hot today. I'm gonna head into DreamWorks Theater and see if they set anything up for Late Night with Chucky. I highly doubt it. I don't think they're gonna add any decorations in here, but we'll find out for sure right now. So Late Night with Chucky is gonna be a similar show to Chucky's Insult Emporium back in the day. That got canceled for obvious reasons, but this year they're bringing it back in some way. You have to scan a QR code and you can ask Chucky a question like that. With the QR code, he himself debates on whether or not the question is appropriate to answer. Now, it doesn't look like they've set anything up for Chucky in the main pre-show room. Now, I don't know if the show is going to be an actual show or similar to the other Chucky's Insult Emporium where you just walk up, you can see him interacting with others, and you just kind of walk away. I don't know if it'll be like that or it'll have an actual showtime throughout the night. We'll find out later tonight if I'm able to attend the show, if not Thursday night for sure. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be what we're used to in the DreamWorks Theater. So we actually have a Horror Nights menu over here, and I think we could actually purchase some of this stuff now. They have a Creepy Cola, and I think that's the only Horror Nights offering over here. But they swapped out the, oh wait, I didn't notice the Happy Death Day cake. Okay, that's cool, okay. All right, we're gonna head on the studio tour to take a look at the tram updates. It's posted at no wait, but since the last time we rode the studio tour, which was only like 2 days ago, they were not done at all with the tram. So, I mean, they gotta be done for tonight. So we'll see what it's looking like. I'm sure they've got it though. They have 2 more days to work on it. Today is just a preview day. So a lot of the haunted houses or a lot of the experiences around the park may change between today and Thursday. And we actually saw that last year with the Purge Dangerous Waters. They didn't allow filming on the very first night, the preview night. They said no filming, so that's why there's no video from that. But it was almost not a completely different show, but they cut out a lot of things and they added a lot of things on the first night compared to the preview night. I think this is the most excited I've ever been for a terror tram at Universal. After maybe like 2014, 2015, I think the terror tram went downhill. But this year, it seems like they put a lot of effort into reviving the terror tram. So I'm so excited to see what they do with it this year.
Resort in Brachiosaurus, and again they made it look like the jungles of Costa Rica. Now that hit these stages, they've also been used for shows like Parenthood and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. More recently, they were used for all the glass on the gyrosphere in the movie with CGI so you don't pick up the reflection of your camera crew. We've got a couple of the Flintstone vehicles made out of fiberglass, one of Dominic Toretto's Chargers, and a couple of the other vehicles from the Fast and Furious franchise. And then at the very end, we've got Bumblebee from the Transformers film right next to a Decepticon. I know, don't worry, off screen, they are the best of friends. Right around the corner, we have the Bates Motel 2, and then the rest of it was built for Psycho 3. But the house up on the hill, that is the original Psycho house, and they're going to be driving right by it. But on our way there, you're going to see our scale model Hollywood sign that has been decorated for our Halloween Horror Night event starting September 5th. The real Hollywood sign is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. Okay, folks, so we're going to be heading right by the Psycho house. Now, during filming, it was a facade. They only built the front of sequels, and then the studio tour that they actually built all. That is a 747 Boeing out there that Paramount Pictures purchased from the plane graveyard out in the Mojave Desert. Now, it didn't fly when they got it, so in order to get it out here, they had to chop it up into 4 pieces to fit on 4 flatbed trucks and remove the top of the plane so it could fit underneath the freeway overpasses. Years after the release of War of the Worlds. But we are a rental facility. After those 5 years, we rented it out to America's Next Top Model for their zombie apocalyptic photo shoot. And we're about 15 minutes away from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the red cord if you need assistance and remain seated at all times. So now we're going to be going through a set about a UFO. That's right, we're going through Jupiter's Plane from the movie Nope, directed by Jordan Peele.
Just got done with the studio tour. It closes a little bit earlier tonight, and we have this sign here that says the lower lot escalators close at 5:15. From the looks of it, Terror Tram is complete. I think they're ready for tonight. Heading down to the lower lot. I think I'm gonna grab a quick snack because we have a long night tonight. We're gonna be here until like 1 or 2 in the morning. Got here around 1 p.m. so this is like a 12-hour Universal day. We have some techs out on site. Looks like they're doing some last minute touches on dead exposure. I wonder what's inside the van. Oh, okay, they took out some fog liquid. They're just refilling the fog. Over here at Monster Eats, we have a bunch of new food offerings for Halloween Horror Nights, like the Into the Fog fish and chips for $12.99, the Fiery Bites corn dog for $12.99, and then the She-Wolf's Midnight Delight cheesecake. Yum. It's a fried cheesecake, by the way. That actually sounds so good. We have some signage and pictures of some of the items offered here. Franklin's barbecue ribs combo, Ham's brisket sandwich, Drayden's chili cheese dog, and this is a 22-inch hot dog. That sounds weird saying it out loud. And we have a Jack and Coke, and it could be both frozen or canned. And then Grandpa's Porch Pounder. I believe these two drinks are both cocktails. I added the Coke signage all over it, but they didn't bring back the vintage Coke icebox. I thought that was like the coolest prop ever, but they didn't bring it back this year. Here's the pricing on everything. It looks like the barbecue ribs. A la carte. Oh, it's only a la carte. It's $17.99. It doesn't come with the corn or the beans. $23.49 for the sandwich. $29.99 for the chili cheese dog. Dang. But one thing from Orlando that we do have here is the mini Stay Puft s'more. I'm gonna get that right now. I'm assuming it's $9.99 with the discount. It came out to $9.30. Okay, psych. They gave me a refund because they actually don't have it offered in the daytime. They only have it at night. I was also looking at all the corn dogs, and they actually don't offer French fries here anymore. They have instead homemade chips, which honestly is better. The Weekend Nightmare Trilogy bar has its offerings posted right outside, or it's just displaying the select number of bars around the area, but this is the Weekend. It's pretty cool. I wonder why there's a butterfly here on top of this drink and an eyeball on top of this one. All right, we actually have some Horror Nights merch over here at Jurassic World or Jurassic Outfitters, and I'm seeing this new jean jacket over here. I don't think I've seen this. Oh, it's just a generic jean jacket. I think they just added Horror Night pins on it. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. And they have a kid-sized jacket. They never really do this. Oh, and for Eternal Bloodlines as well. That's cool. They don't usually do stuff like that. And we have some Halloween Lil Boo headbands over here. Get it while it's hot because I have a feeling this will be sold out as soon as the event starts. $27 for this. And the hat is from Major Sweets from Orlando. So this is an Orlando headband, but we have it here in Hollywood, which is nice. Technically, all of this stuff is Orlando's. We don't have Lil Boo out here. We had him out in 2022, but in 2022, he would move around in front of each haunted house, so in front of like Scarecrow or Halloween. But at the end of the day, it's still an Orlando icon. Here's some of the food offerings at the Weekend bar. They have a saw blade flatbread pizza. I think this one's with like pulled pork and maybe mushroom on top. And then the other one has all sorts of stuff on top. I'm really hoping they bring back pizza fries this year though. Those were my favorite. Not in 2022, but 2023. They really fixed the recipe and it tasted great. Okay, I came to Power Up Cafe to grab a quick snack. So I grabbed the calzone, but they changed something about it. Look at the size. Wait, it's kind of hard to see with the camera, but it's literally less than the size of my hand. $12, by the way. Dang. Let's do our taste test here. Make sure the quality is the same. When I first had it, it was great. A lot larger though. It tastes the same, but it's so much smaller. It sucks for the price you pay. And that wraps up our update, our final update of Halloween Horror Nights. I'm gonna be honest, this was a tough one for me. I have so much I want to say. I'm just so excited for tonight, and I'm so excited for these next few months of having Horror Nights. This is like my favorite event, and I'm ready. In a few hours, we're gonna have fog rolling in, and have the fire towers on. It's all just so exciting, and this vlog was so overwhelming. There's so much to talk about, so much to look at, and yeah, I'm ready for tonight. I hope you guys are as well. But until then, I'm JP, and how they say in the movies, that's a wrap. I'll see you in the fog.